Hi guys, in this video today we're going to learn a new tune, and the new tune is called I Want to Be Like You from the Jungle Book. It's a cool little tune, a little jazzy kind of New Orleans kind of vibe, and I think you're going to enjoy playing this. So we're in the key of D major for the saxophone, and I'm going to play down through from start to finish so you can hear how it goes. Okay, this is a great little tune. So I played from top to bottom there, and you probably would notice if you're following the music that we're repeating the top two lines. We've got a first time bar and a second time bar there at the end of the second line. So the first time you come through, you play into the first time box, and the repeat time sends you back to the beginning. Play through, and then you've got to miss the first time box out and jump to the second time box. There's a really important note there that takes us into the next section of the tune. Okay, the A there at the end of the line. It's very important. Okay, so we need to look at a couple of notes that are not in your D major scale, but they're coming from a related minor scale. In this case, it's called B minor, B melodic minor. Okay, you don't need to worry too much about that. That's something that you'll find out and learn about as your musical journey progresses. But the notes in this case are A sharp and G sharp. So if you remember, I did a video recently about B flat, and A sharp is the exact same note as B flat. So you're going to play this with your A fingering and your side key there, okay? And then your G sharp is your G with your little finger here, okay? Now, what I would suggest is, a little tip, is to try and play it with the G sharp key pressed in and depressed the whole time, okay? And then it's really good practice for keeping your fingers under control so they're not flying off the keys. Alright, so just keep it pressed in, doesn't affect anything, and you can play along no problem. I'll just play it for you now and I'll show you how my fingers are working. I'm going to press the G sharp key in now. Okay, so you see my G sharp key was pressed in the whole time. Now you could do it the other way. If you remember, there's the button way. So B flat button is also A sharp. Okay, but towards the end of the second line, as you go into the first time box, you're going to go from A sharp to B. So you've got to make sure you roll that finger off there like that. Okay, so you could experiment with that. It makes going from G sharp to A sharp quite easily, but you've got to remember to do that at the end of at that point in the tune. Alright, so experiment maybe with both ways. I'd go the first way first, the side key. Okay, now when we go into the middle, we've got to make sure we go into that second time bar to play this A that takes us through into the tune where we go into what we call the major sound, the D major sound. So I'm going to play through from the beginning, and I'm going to take the second time bar so you can hear how that sounds and goes into the next line, the third line. Here I go. Okay, so you see that A really, it's a really important note. It gives it the lift that we need to go into the major sound. Now, on this third line and the fourth line, you'll see a sharp sign next to a D. So you need your little finger on this one here. So it's a D fingering with this finger here. That's your D sharp. Okay, so hopefully that's given you enough information for you to get into the tune and work your way down through it. And I hope you enjoy practicing it, and I hope you enjoy playing it once you've got it down. So keep practicing, and good luck.